This is the cabin. There is inside. Shut the door. This looks quite small on the camera, but it's actually quite big. There we go. 2 low sofas. Low kitchen. Table and chairs. Bathroom. And bedroom. And a back door where we put the bikes. A bin. That's it. And there's the other cabins. You can see. And there's a fire pit over there. And a table and chairs. I'm just chilling on the sofa. Where he's washing his clothes in the sink. And we just had tea. We had mince, pasta and garlic bread. And now we're gonna go outside, put some new pedals on my bike because Rory bought me some new pedals. And I'll show you what they look like. And then we're gonna go for a walk into town and see what there is in the town before it gets dark. And then we're gonna come back in here and read our books, and then we're gonna go to bed. These are the new pedals, and this is the bike. Rory's taking the pedals off and putting these new ones on for me, and then it's gonna be all matching handlebars and frame matching to the pedals. Walking down the road. I think he's a bit embarrassed to be on the camera. Okay. Me and Marie are going biking today. And we've all just packed up. I'm gonna get in the car and then we're gonna go. It's an hour there. So, feels not too cold out here today. The weather is looking not too bad. It's not meant to rain, maybe a little bit, but it's not meant to be cold. So it should be okay. We're nearly ready. We've just been told that we might not be allowed to go on because the wind's quite bad. So we're just going to go up and have a look. And she said they might shut it later. So we're just going to try and go on the green trails and see. But there's no other bikes here by the looks of it. We'll be the only people on the biking bit. So hopefully it'll be okay and hopefully the wind dies down. It's looking quite cloudy though. And Rory's putting his GoPro on like a little pro. So we'll see. We'll see. Look at Rory in his little pro outfit. We're just going off the conveyor belt. Just me by myself. Rory's gonna go down the blue in a minute. I just keep going down the green because it's a bit loose, the ground, and some people just started walking on the track. I had to shout at them to get off because they're going the wrong way. I'm going to see if I can video Rory coming down the blue. This is the view. This is the we can't see the track very well because it's quite high up. But me and Rory have been down the blue a few times and Rory just nearly fell off a jump because the wind was blowing him the other way. Not because he just missed it, but because the wind. and he's filming on his GoPro, so we can put a video of the GoPro in.
Oh yes.
In the video. One last look.
Yeah. It'll be signposted.
We're just having some lunch at the bike pit. It's like 1:10, so we're having lunch at the bike pit and then we're gonna go back up, but it keeps raining, being sunny, windy. I don't know if you can hear me right now, but it's just the weather's a bit hit and miss. So hopefully it won't be too windy and too rainy for the rest of the day. But it shuts at like 4:30 anyways, so we've not got too much longer left. We might go up a bit further. Oh, there is a bee. Oh gosh. The bee's gone and Rory's watching videos on his GoPro that he's took. And then I'll have something else to eat and then we'll go back up the bike bit. There's no one else here, only us, so we can just do it as many times as we want. We're not in anyone's way, so that's good. Yeah, tiring, but it's fine. Trail at the very, very top, and this is what it looks like downwards. I don't know if you can see all the way down there, so we're gonna go down it. It's only just stopped raining and got sunny, but it's very windy up here, but it's a nice view. Nice view. This is where we're doing a jump, or we're trying to do one anyways. Here he comes. Rory fell off his bike and now we had to go to the doctor's, and now he's got 3 stitches in his knee and we can't go biking again until at least Monday. It's not a happy bunny. It's not a happy bunny, but he got it on the GoPro, so at least that's something. Anyways. We're just setting up an incense so we can put outside so the midges don't get us. And their little table, and there's people opposite us. And their little cabin, of course. They weren't there last night, but they're there tonight and they're having a barbecue outside, so yeah, we're gonna play and just sit outside for a bit whilst it's still light before the midges get too bad. But the incense should keep the midges away anyways, so hopefully you'll be okay. We came to Elgin today and it's raining and we've just been wandering around for a few hours, and now we're going to go to a chippy and get some food, and then we're going to go back to the car and drive back to the cabin, but it's been raining all day so we haven't really been able to do much. We went to Tesco's, that was it. We just walked up to this monument. Now we've got to go all the way back down there. It's big. We're going for a hike today to see how Rory's knee is.
Yeah.
We're going up there somewhere. We're just walking down this trail now. Really hobbling along. And we're going up to a viewpoint, but this is the views currently. Over there. We just seen an RAF helicopter going past. And this is the views. Lovely. This little trail. We're just walking through these woods now, and then once we get up this hill we'll be going a bit more flatter up to the viewpoint, last hill. This is Rory. And then we're nearly there, maybe like another 1.5 kilometres, maybe 2 to go, because we sort of went round the hill and up, so it's taking a bit longer to get up. We're nearly at the top. Rory's back there because he's trying to hide from me. This is the view, pretty decent view. We're nearly at the little signpost. I don't really know what it says, so let's have a look and see. But then I'm going to head back down. It's about 5 kilometres to this point, so we'll be about the same back, so be about 10 kilometres in total, which is further than we were expecting, but it'll be fine. You can see Tom and Tool in the distance, back there somewhere. Actually it's on this side, over there. We're heading back down now. We're just faffing about in the water, thinking, I don't know what he's doing. We're heading back down, and then we're going to go back to Tom and Tool, make some lunch, and then maybe go to a loch this afternoon. We'll see. It's Sunday, so it's probably going to be quite busy at the lochs. I don't even know if you can hear what I'm saying anyways, but yeah. That's where we were, all the way over there. Just on the last little bit of the trail back to the cabin, and then get some lunch because we're both starving. We're having a barbecue. Just zoom out a bit. Little fire. It's dried up a bit, and we didn't end up going to a loch this afternoon. We just went to have a little bike ride down the road. It's Monday morning and we're going to go for a bike ride today. We're going to try and go to one of the bike parks that's nearby so we don't have to travel as far, but we're not sure how we will get on. We went for a little bike last night and he managed to pedal a bit, so hopefully if we can walk up and he can just roll down, should be okay. So we'll see how it goes. We've arrived. It was only like 10 minutes to get here, and now Rory's really excited. We're gonna go and pay for the car park, and then we're gonna go and get the bikes off and see where we can go. In the first trail, and it was just a green trail, and Rory thought it was going to be bad, but it was actually good. And then brought us back to the beginning, and we're having a snack, and then we're going to go on a blue trail now. We just went and did a blue trail and it was good, and we'll put a video on the GoPro in now so you can see what it looked like.
Yeah, that's right. Having lunch. We're having a sausage sandwich and a chicken sandwich, and then we're gonna go back on the trails. I did a video on the GoPro which I've already put into the vlog, but that was on a blue trail, and the one before that was Rory's orange trail GoPro video. But we're gonna have some lunch now and then go back out maybe again for a few more runs. Try a different play this time. After biking, and
I'll have put the GoPro videos in so you can see. We went to the shop on the way home and now we're cooking tea, and then we're just gonna sit about in the cabin for the rest of the night, and then we're gonna decide what we're gonna do tomorrow. We might go to a loch and maybe do paddleboarding. Depends. We'll see. It's Tuesday and we've just been into Tom and Tool to the shop, and now we're going to go to Aviemore. We're going to go for a meal, and then we're going to go to the loch and potentially do some paddleboarding. So we'll see. Mary's happy with his food and we're just sitting at a cafe in Aviemore now getting food. We're just walking around Aviemore now. We just been in Aviemore for the afternoon. We had a meal, and then now we've come to Loch Morlich, and we were gonna go paddleboarding, but I think it's too cold and a bit choppy, so we're just gonna have a little wander and take some photos of the beach and the loch, and then get back in the car and drive back, because it's like an hour drive back to Tom and Tool. So
turn right onto B970.
I'm letting Mary drive for once. It's Wednesday, it's our last day, and we had a bit of a rushed morning because we had to get out of the cabin before 10, but we've come to the bike trails at Tarland today, and Mary's just unloading the bikes, so we'll put some GoPro videos in and probably catch up at lunchtime probably. We just biked up from somewhere over there, we're down there, and we've stopped for a little break and a sweetie, and then we're gonna go again. This is the map, and we started down here and now we're up here, and we're gonna go up this track here, maybe do this blue and then come back up again all the way to the top to do this red, and then maybe do this one again, or just come down, I'm not sure. We're at the top of the first blue. We was just looking at the red, but I don't think I'm going to do the red because it looks a bit steep for me, and I'm just going to do the blue, and there's loads of flies everywhere. We're at the top of the blue now, but it's a blue plus, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. I might just have to get off. We're sorting the tyre out.
Little drop. Whoa.
Mary thinks is being cool, being up on there. We're gonna do this red here. We just did this blue and it was quite rocky, and I'll put a video of hopefully the GoPro video in so you can see how rocky it was. But now we're gonna do the red and hopefully it'll be okay. Then we're gonna go down and do maybe a blue. We'll see. And we'll put some GoPro videos in.
Oh yeah.
So I'm back at the car. We just had lunch and then Rory's gone back up to do snakes and ladders and party time again, and then we're gonna head home. It's 3:20 now, so it shouldn't be too long. Hopefully be down by 3:30 and then we can set off. It's about 5 hours drive back, so hopefully we'll be back before 9. If we stop on the way, I'm not sure. I think Mary will drive some of the way and then I'll drive some of the way, so we can split it in half. My knees are quite sore from all of that biking, so hopefully we'll manage.